Hi, my name is Caitlin Martin. I'm just about to go into my final semester studying communication, majoring in journalism at Western Sydney University. I have made this video to highlight my experience that I gained while interning over the summer at the Plus Ones, Sydney. It showcases what I have learnt, the challenges I've faced and the outcomes I've achieved whilst working within the journalism industry. The Plus Ones is an entertainment website similar to Concrete Playground and the Urban List, which showcases Sydney and Melbourne's best events. It is created for millennials aged between 18 to 35 years old and has a range of categories including things to do in Sydney and Melbourne and also experiences to go to. I received an induction which reflected components covered in Alex's video on views. I really loved working on content creation and social media. Almost daily, I would schedule posts to Instagram and Facebook at prime time. I would be in charge of editing articles and keeping the website up to date. One of the main tasks during my 3-week full-time internship was to help plan and prepare a social picnic. This was to be set in a secret Sydney location alongside the harbour with around 30 to 40 guests. I was able to help my bosses, Ace and Teresa, decide on a cocktail for the occasion, a harbourside location, as well as organise decorations and games to keep our guests entertained. During this planning, I also managed a Facebook event and used Facebook Business to allow us to advertise to the correct age group and achieve the number of people we needed to attend with a small time frame. During my first week, I was lucky enough to attend the Pims O'Clock summer launch hosted at Coogee Pavilion by We Are Example PR. I took my friend Justine and we enjoyed sipping Pims, mingling with like-minded professionals in the communication industry. During the event, I posted to the Plus One social media account, and after the event, I wrote an article about it. I thought I would be grabbing coffees during my internship, but instead my day was so much more complex. A typical day in the office began with checking emails and press releases from companies such as Sweaty Betty PR and Thrive Communication. This would often be followed by scheduling posts for the week ahead. I would also work on a weekly and monthly newsletter and edit articles to be published. The end of the day would typically be for meetings and a photo shoot for a brand such as Mr. Black Espresso. Some of the more creative activities included attending launch events for new products and restaurants. I also was able to come up with a weekly cocktail which I would photograph, recipe test and publish to our social media accounts. I learned how to use programs such as OnlyPulp, Facebook Business, WordPress and MailChimp. These tools were great to learn and become familiar with, as I know in my future career they will be what I have to produce a lot of content on. At the end of my internship, I was able to go over my resume and LinkedIn profile with my bosses Ace and Teresa, as they offered any advice they could to make it stand out for future employers. I really enjoyed my time interning at the Plus Ones and I learnt so much over the 3 weeks that I was there. From launch events to photo shoots to social picnics and content creation in between. One of my biggest achievements from interning with the Plus One Sydney is they have asked me to continue to attend events on their behalf and write lifestyle articles as well as curate social media content for them. I'm really excited to take on this opportunity and I'm really looking forward to seeing where it takes me in the future.